window of the B40 bus. Mama worked late shifts, never gave up on us. Walkman in my pocket, batteries half dead. Still hearing jazz loops running through my head. Back when the landlord knocked every first of the month. Stress in the kitchen, but we still found love. I wrote rhymes in a notebook stained with regret. Every line a promise that I ain't broken yet. Payphone conversations, quarters in my hand, trying to make sense of a world I didn't understand. The block raised me different. Every scar got a name, every loss became fuel for the fire and flame.
Hold on to the sound, don't let it fade away. The records keep spinning though the years won't stay. Through the static and the soul, through the joy and pain, the night keeps singing our names again.
My best friend Rico caught a case at 17. One bad decision turned a future to a dream. Used to freestyle daily by the liquor store gate. Now I'm reading old letters trying to rewrite fate. Soulful saxophone crying through the sample chop. Boom bap drums knocking like the heartbeat of the block. Multi-syllable scriptures from a kid with ambition. Turned street corner wisdom into verbal ammunition. Teachers called me lost, said I'd never go far. Funny how the doubters help define who you are. Now every punchline lands like a heavyweight swing. Truth hits harder when it's born from real things.
Hold on to the sound, don't let it fade away. The records keep spinning though the years won't stay. Through the static and the soul, through the joy and pain, the night keeps singing our names again.
Years pass by like trains in the midnight fog. Still walking through memories like a boulevard log. Record stores vanished, old murals got replaced, but the spirit of the culture never truly erased. I still hear the crackle when the needle first drops. Still feel that rush when the snare drum pops. For the dreamers in the basements, the writers in the dark, the ones who kept creating when the world lost heart. This ain't just music, it's a photograph and sound. A time capsule spinning while the world spins around. And when the final groove fades into the night sky, the boom bap lives forever, that's the reason why.
Hold on to the sound, don't let it fade away. The records keep spinning though the years won't stay. Through the static and the soul, through the joy and pain, the night keeps singing our names again. Oh, yeah. Hold on to the sound, don't let it fade away. The records keep spinning though the years won't stay. Through the static and the soul, through the joy and pain, the night keeps singing our names again. Oh, yeah.
Summer of '96, heat rising from the pavement. Kids on the hydrants, every block had its flavor. Mama on the fire escape, watching clouds drift. I was 16, chasing dreams with a cassette. Tapes in my headphones, backpack full of rhymes. Trying to turn struggle into something that could shine. Old man at the record shop said, watch your steps, son. The streets will teach lessons long after school's done. We gather by the park when the daylight fell, trading verses and stories that we never tell. No money in our pockets, but the spirit was rich, making classics from nothing. That was good.
Take me back to those summer nights. Street lights glowing, dreams taking flight. Through the crackle in the radio go. The stories stay young, though we growing old.
Then my cousin got locked on a cold November. One phone call changed what we'd remember. Saw my aunt break down in the kitchen at night, trying to stay strong while she silently cried. That's when I learned every choice leaves a trace. Every shortcut eventually reveals its face. Started writing deeper, every line got wiser. Pain became the teacher, rhythm the advisor. Multi-syllable scriptures filling notebook pages, trying to understand life through different stages. The beat was my compass when the road got dark. Jazz loops lighting fires inside my heart.
Take me back to those summer nights. Street lights glowing, dreams taking flight. Through the crackle and the radio go. The stories stay young, though we're growing old.
Now the payphone's gone, corner stores change names. Luxury condos standing where we play games. But I still hear the echoes when the needle drops. Still feel that energy when the kick drum knocks. Every scar became a chapter in the tale I tell. Every setback built a stronger shell. From the basements and the rooftops to the stages now. The culture raised me, I just pay it back somehow. So here's for the dreamers with the notebooks hidden. For the crate diggers searching for forgotten rhythms. The world keeps spinning but the soul remains. Boom bap, forever running through my veins.
Take me back to those summer nights. Street lights glowing, dreams taking flight. Through the crackle and the radio go. The stories stay young, though we're growing old. Take me back to those summer nights. Street lights glowing, dreams taking flight. Through the crackle and the radio go. The stories stay young, though we're growing old.
Yeah, dust on the needle, static in the room. Street lamp glow, paint shadows on the stoop. Corner store radio, humming old soul. While the city moves slow like a record on hold. Mama counted dollars at the kitchen table late. I was counting 16 bars trying to escape. Notebook full of dreams, backpack full of stress. Still believing one day I could turn it into success. Graffiti on the brick like scripture on the wall. Names of lost soldiers still echo when they call. Payphone conversations under midnight skies. Trying to sound grown while the fear hit in my eyes.
Sidewalk gold in the city lights. Old soul records and summer nights. Hold on tight when the years roll by. The music stays when the moment flies. Sidewalk gold in the city lights. Old soul records and summer nights. Hold on tight when the years roll by. The music stays when the moment flies.
Boombox kings by the basketball court. Trading raw metaphors like a blood sport. Tape deck dreamers with impossible plans. Trying to build empires with a mic in our hands. Crate digging Saturdays, searching for the groove. Every dusty jazz break gave the spirit room. Multi-syllable patterns, verbal architecture. Every rhyme a photograph, every bar a lecture. My man D said, don't let the block define you. Funny how those words still survive behind me now. Every punchline lands with the weight of truth. Like a time capsule buried deep inside my youth.
Sidewalk gold in the city lights. Old soul records and summer nights. Hold on tight when the years roll by. The music stays when the moment flies. Sidewalk gold in the city lights. Old soul records and summer nights. Hold on tight when the years roll by. The music stays when the moment flies.
Years later, condos where the record shop stood. New faces in the neighborhood, changing the hood. But I still hear the crackle when the needle drops. Still feel alive when the kick drum knocks. Subway rumble underneath the evening rain. Brings back memories running circles in my brain. For the kids on the corner with a notebook dream. Trying to find daylight through the city steam. This ain't nostalgia, it's respect for the roots, for the DJs, MCs, and the beat up boots. The world keeps spinning, but the soul stays bold, like a dusty old record worth more than gold.
Sidewalk gold in the city lights, old soul records and summer nights. Hold on tight when the years roll by. The music stays when the moment flies. Sidewalk gold in the city lights, old soul records and summer nights. Hold on tight when the years roll by. The music stays when the moment flies.
Dust on the record, needle finding its place. Street lamp reflections dancing off the fire escape. Corner store glow on a Friday night. Neighborhood stories under these sodium light. Mama worked evenings at the hospital wing. I was sketching big dreams on a shoestring. Walkman buzzing with a half-worn tape. Trying to build a future from a city to scrape. Old Mr. Lewis at the record shop smile. Said real music lives longer than style. I didn't understand back then what he meant. Now those words hit harder than the rent. Graffiti memorials painted under the bridge. Names of the lost still live where they lived. Every crack in the sidewalk carried a tale. Every train passing by felt like setting sail.
Corner store heaven, under city lights, holding on to yesterday's summer nights, when the vinyl spins and the soul runs free. The music remembers who we used to be.
Back when the boombox ruled the basketball court, every rhyme was currency, every verse a report. Tape deck scholars with impossible goals, trying to feed hungry hearts with borrowed soul. Crate digging Saturdays, searching for the break. Dusty jazz treasures hidden under mistakes. Multi-syllabic architecture built from pain. Blueprints of survival written on a train. My man Ray used to battle till the sun came up. Now he's raising 2 kids and driving a truck. Funny how life shifts the pages around, but the beat still connects when the drums pound. Punchlines born from observations, not pretending. Every lesson in the verse had a real beginning. No fantasy kingdoms, no fabricated throne, just stories from the blocks that raised our own.
Corner store heaven, under city lights, holding on to yesterday's summer nights, when the vinyl spins and the soul runs free. The music remembers who we used to be.
Yeah, now the payphones vanished, the murals got replaced. Luxury apartments took familiar space. But sometimes when the rain hits the avenue, I can still hear the old neighborhood coming through. Subway rumble underneath the evening sky, like a drum break echoing as the years fly by. I think about the dreamers with the notebooks hidden, still chasing tomorrow through the life they're living. This culture gave direction when the roads got steep, gave a voice to the quiet and the wounds too deep. So here's to every DJ, every writer, every crate, every soul that helped carry the weight. When the final groove fades and the lights burn low, the stories stay alive in the records we know. Boom bap forever in the blood and breath, a heartbeat that survives beyond time and death.
Corner store heaven, under city lights, holding on to yesterday's summer nights, when the vinyl spins and the soul runs free. The music remembers who we used to be.
Yo, static on the rooftop, summer in the air. City lights flicker like they knew we were there. Boombox on a milk crate, cassette on rewind. Young kings with big dreams and $1 to find. Mama said, be careful, these streets move fast. I nodded, but my mind was somewhere past that. Notebook in my pocket, 16 bars deep. Writing future memories while the neighborhood slept. Corner store coffee and a 50-cent roll. Old heads played dominoes and spoke from the soul. Every word carried weight, every lesson had scars. They taught me life between the spaces and bars. Graffiti under bridges told stories in paint. Some names became legends, some faded away. The train rolled overhead with a metallic cry, like a jazz horn sample drifting through the sky.
Static on the rooftop, hear the old song play. Golden shadows dancing where the memories stay. Hold on to the feeling, don't let it slip away. The soul lives forever when the records play.
Yeah, back when every Friday meant a fresh tape dub. Passing copies hand to hand all around the club. Crate diggers searching for forgotten gold. Trying to find them all when records grown old. My friend Marcus battled everybody in sight. Freestyling till sunrise under street lamp light. He said keep your pen sharp, never follow the crowd. Now I still hear his voice every time I get loud. Multi-syllable mathematics scribbled on a page. Trying to map a future from a minimum wage. Every punchline carried observations and truth. Not imaginary tales but the echoes of youth. The drums hit heavy bass line, deepest regret. Soul samples reminded me not to forget. Because the culture wasn't music, it was survival. A handbook for the dreamers trying to stay vital.
Static on the rooftop, hear the old song play. Golden shadows dancing where the memories stay. Hold on to the feeling, don't let it slip away. The soul lives forever when the records play.
Now the skyline changed and the rent got high. Old record shops disappeared one by one in time, but the spirit still lingers in the cracks of the block. Every time a dusty needle finds the groove and drops, I see kids with headphones chasing dreams like we did. Still carrying notebooks like I carried mine as a kid. Different decades, same hunger, same fight. Trying to turn long odds into a life that's right. So here's to the rooftops, the train tracks, the crates, the payphones, the ciphers and the twist of fate. The stories never vanish, they just change shape. Living forever in a worn out mixtape. And when the last beat fades into the night air, the culture keeps breathing because we left it there. Boom bap, heartbeat still strong, still alive. A soundtrack for the souls that continue to strive.
Static on the rooftop, hear the old song play. Golden shadows dancing where the memories stay. Hold on to the feeling, don't let it slip away. The soul lives forever when the records play.
Yeah. Dust on the record, crackle in the dark. Street lamp flickers painting shadows in the park. Corner store windows throwing gold on the block, while the old train rattled like a ticking clock. Mama folded uniforms after midnight shifts. I was writing rhymes hoping life would give. Walkman headphones with a stretched out tape, trying to find a future through the static and breaks. Mr. Jackson owned a shop on 3rd and Main. Soul records, life lessons, and wisdom would change. He say, every groove got a story to tell. I didn't know then how those words would dwell. Graffiti on the overpass, names frozen in paint. Some became legends, some became saints. The city felt giant, but our dreams felt bigger. Every beat we found made the spirit pull the trigger.
Street lamp glow, we stayed alive, holding on to dreams while the years rolled by. When the record spins, I still hear your soul. Golden era memories never grow old.
Yo, Friday night sight ciphers by the basketball fence. No money in our pockets, but we spoke with intent. Tape deck visionaries, boombox believers, trying to build kingdoms from the words we deliver. Crate digging Saturdays, fingers in the dust, searching for a sample that the world overlooked. Multisyllabic blueprints, architecture of pain, every verse constructed like a runaway train. My friend Leon had a laugh that filled the street. Used to battle every rapper he'd meet. Said stay true to the rhythm when the pressure gets loud. Now those words still echo through the crowd. Punchlines hit different when they rooted in truth. Not fantasy stories, but the evidence of youth. Every setback became another chapter to quote. Every hard lesson became another line I wrote.
The street lamp glow, we stayed alive, holding on to dreams while the years rolled by. When the record spins, I still hear your soul. Golden era memories never grow old.
Now the skyline changed, old stores disappeared, but the soundtrack remains crystal clear. I still hear the crackle when the needle drops, still feel chills when the kick drum knocks. Young kids walking with notebooks today, same fire in the eyes that we carried our way. Different generations, same hunger inside, trying to turn imagination into something that survives. So here's to the rooftops, the train tracks, the rain, the payphones, the murals, and the joy and pain. The culture gave us purpose when the roads got cold, like a warm jazz sample wrapped in gold. And when the last verse fades into the night, the stories keep breathing beyond the spotlight. Boom bap heartbeat, forever in control. A dusty old record spinning deep in the soul.
As the street lamp glow, we stayed alive, holding on to dreams while the years rolled by. When the record spins, I still hear your soul. Golden era memories never grow old. Beneath the street lamp glow, we stayed alive, holding on to dreams while the years rolled by. When the record spins, I still hear your soul. Golden era memories never grow old.
Yeah. Dust on the needle, crackle in the speaker. Street lamp glow made the whole block deeper. Corner store neon painted gold on the rain, while the subway hummed this mechanical refrain. Mama worked nights at the laundry downtown. I learned how to smile when the money ran down. Walkman batteries dying halfway through the tape, still rewinding dreams I refused to escape. Old crates in the basement, stacked wall to wall. Soul records teaching lessons school never taught. Mr. Vega at the shop said, listen to the groove. The real ones ain't loud, they let the rhythm move. So I sat on the stoop with a notebook open, trying to translate pain into words worth quoting. Every page held hope, every line held weight. Every rhyme felt like a meeting with fate.
Go beneath the static, shining through the years, living in the music, louder than our fears. Hold on to the feeling when the night gets cold. The soul stays forever, never grow old.
Yo, summer of '97, basketball and sweat, boombox by the court. Best days I ain't forgot yet, we battle for respect. Not internet fame, just hungry young dreamers trying to earn a name. Tape deck philosophers under midnight skies, building futures from imagination and rhymes. Multisyllabic structures, verbal renovation, every bar engineered with precise dedication. My boy Andre had a gift for making crowds erupt. Said never sell your soul just to move a couple bucks. That advice stayed alive long after he moved. Still echoes every time I step into the groove. Punchlines hit different when they're anchored in truth. Not fantasy fiction, but the evidence of youth. Every setback became another story to tell. Another jazz loop ringing from the depths of the well.
Go beneath the static, shining through the years, living in the music, louder than our fears. Hold on to the feeling when the night gets cold.
Now the record shop's gone, luxury on the block. But memory don't stop when the storefront locks. I still hear the crackle when the needle drops. Still feel life surge when the kick drum knocks. Young kids got headphones where we carry tapes. Different tools, same hunger, same dreams to chase. Same notebook, prayers written late at night. Trying to turn a certain teen into something bright. So here's to the train tracks and rooftop views. The crate diggers, DJs in the neighborhood crews. The culture raised giants from ordinary streets. Made poetry dance to the sound of drum beats. And when the city sleeps under moonlit smoke, the stories stay alive in every rhyme we wrote. Boom, bap, heartbeat, steady as before, like a dusty soul record spinning forevermore.
Go beneath the static, shining through the years, living in the music, louder than our fears. Hold on to the feeling when the night gets cold. The soul stays forever, never growing old. Go beneath the static, shining through the years, living in the music, louder than our fears. Hold on to the feeling when the night gets cold. The soul stays forever, never growing old.
Quarter for the payphone, cold November breeze. Street lamp glow, hanging low through the trees. Corner store coffee, steaming up the glass. Watching city buses and the people passing fast. Mama worked doubles at the diner off the square. Came home exhausted, but somehow still cared. I was 12 years old with the notebook and a dream. Trying to find a future somewhere beyond the steam. Dust on the records in my uncle's old crate. Soul singers teaching lesson about fate. Needle hit the groove and the whole room changed. Like the world made sense through the static and grain. Graffiti on the brickwork, stories in the paint. Some survived the struggle, some disappeared and ain't. The block wasn't perfect, but it taught me how to stand. With a pen in my pocket and determination in my hand.
One more song before the night is gone. Hold me where the old days carry on. Through the crackle, through the radio go. The music keeps our stories from growing old. You know and old.
Summer ciphers by the basketball fence. Every rhyme had purpose, every word had intent. Boombox disciples under moonlit skies, trying to turn frustration into something that could rise. My friend Jerome used to freestyle for hours, turning broken moments into lyrical flowers. Said the truth hits harder than pretending never could. Those words still echo through the neighborhood. Multi-syllabic patterns stitched into composition. Verbal navigation through economic conditions. Punchlines landed clean because they came from life. Not imaginary kingdoms, but surviving real nights. Crate digging Saturdays, fingers in the dust, searching for forgotten records people overlooked and brushed. Every jazz break carried hidden inspiration, fueling every dream with rhythmic motivation.
One more song before the night is gone. Hold me where the old days carry on. Through the crackle, through the radio go. The music keeps our stories from growing old. From growing old.
Yeah. Now the payphone's gone and the city's grown tall. Luxury apartments where we play ball, but memory survives in the records we spin. Every dusty groove lets the past back in. I still hear train tracks under evening rain. Still feel that boom bap running through my veins. Still see young dreamers carry notebooks around, trying to lift their voices above the city sound. So here's to the DJs in the crate digging souls, the mural painters, rhyme writers, and forgotten roles. The culture built bridges when the world built walls, taught us how to our eyes every time we would fall. When the final groove circles into the night, the stories stay living beyond the spotlight. Boom, bap, heartbeat, forever untold. Like a quarter in the payphone and a pocket full of gold.
One more song before the night is gone. Hold me where the old days carry on. Through the crackle, through the radio go. The music keeps our stories from growing old. From growing old. From growing old. I'm growing old. I'm growing old. I'm growing old.
Dust on the needle, here the crackle begin. Fire escape shadows stretching long and thin. Corner store lights, throwing gold on the rain. While a saxophone sample drifted through my brain. Mama counted tips at the end of the night, trying to keep the fridge full and the future bright. I was scribbling dreams in a compassing book, learning life's lessons from the way old records look. Mr. Carter owned a shop 2 blocks away, sold LPs and wisdom every day. Said a groove lasts longer than a flashy trend. Didn't know then how those words would transcend. Train tracks rattled overhead every hour. Steel symphonies mixed with city power. The block raised poets disguised as kids, hiding whole universes beneath worn out lids.
Crates under the fire escape. Memories spinning on a worn-out tape. Hold on tight when the years move on. The soul stays playing long after it's gone.
Friday night ciphers by the handball wall. Everybody wanted respect, that's all. Boombox scholars with impossible ambitions, turning hard realities into vivid compositions. My man Reggie had a flow smooth as smoke. Drop truth so sharp, every line provoked. Said the strongest bars ain't the loudest sound. They're the ones still echoing when nobody's around. Multi-syllable craftsmanship stitched in the verse, trying to reverse every family curse. Punchlines hit heavy cause the roots ran deep, built from promises made when the world was asleep. Crate digging Saturdays, hunting hidden gems, searching through forgotten stacks and faded emblems. Every dusty jazz loop felt alive and warm, like a small ray of sunlight inside the storm.
Crates under the fire escape. Memories spinning on a worn-out tape. Hold on tight when the years move on. The soul stays playing long after it's gone.
Now the record shop's gone, condos fill the view, but the heartbeat of the culture still pushes through. I hear it in the footsteps of kids on the train, writing future classics through the struggle and strain. Still hear old echoes in the subway roar. Still feel that bass line shaking through the floor. Still see the dreamers with notebooks in hand, trying to draw tomorrow where they currently stand. So here's to the DJs, the writers, the crews, the mural artists painting life in every hue. The culture wasn't fashion, it was survival code, a compass for the lost on a difficult road. When the final groove circles into the dark, the music leaves behind an invisible mark. Boom bap, forever in the blood and the soul, like a dusty crate record worth more than gold.
Crates under the fire escape. Memories spinning on a worn-out tape. Hold on tight when the years move on. The soul stays playing long after it's gone. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
quarter in my hand. Street lamp, reflection stretching over the land. Corner store radio playing Marvin at night, while the city wore shadows underneath the light. Mama worked late shifts sewing uniforms downtown. Never let her see the weight that tried to pull her down. I was 10 years old with a notebook full of plans, drawing bigger worlds than the one where I stand. Dust on the vinyl in my uncle's wooden crate. Soul records spinning lessons about love and fate. The needle touched the groove and the room came alive, like the music knew exactly how we survived. Graffiti covered walls told stories without speech. Some lessons a classroom could never teach. The block wasn't rich, but it gave us a voice, where every rhyme written felt like a choice.
Rain on the payphone glass tonight. Also records underneath the city lights. Hold that feeling, don't let go. The years move fast, but the music knows.
Summer ciphers by the fence near the schoolyard gate. Every kid carried dreams bigger than the state. Boombox visionaries with impossible ambition, building verbal architecture through repetition. My friend Darnell had a laugh that shook the block. Used to freestyle non-stop till 6 o'clock. Said a true verse lives long after applause. Those words still echo every time I pause. Multi-syllable narratives stitched into notebooks, inspired by the wisdom hidden deep in old books. Punchlines hit harder when the roots are authentic, not fabricated stories but experiences embedded. Crate digging Saturday, searching for hidden gold, finding forgotten melodies decades old. Every jazz sample felt like uncovering treasure. Tiny moments turning ordinary into forever.
Rain on the payphone glass tonight. Also records underneath the city lights. Hold that feeling, don't let go. The years move fast, but the music knows.
Now the payphones vanished and the skyline grew. Old record shops replaced by something new, but memory survives every time the beat drops. Every crackle from the needle, every drum that knocks. I see young dreamers with the same hungry stare. Headphones on, carrying hope through the air. Different decades, same fire in their chest, trying to make their voice rise above the rest. So here's to the rooftops, the trains in the rain, the DJs cutting records and the writers of pain. The culture built bridges where walls used to stand, gave direction to souls trying to understand. When the final groove circles into the dark, the music leaves behind an invisible spark. Boom bap, heartbeat, timeless and vast, like rain on a payphone glass from the past.
Rain on the payphone glass tonight. Also records underneath the city lights. Hold that feeling, don't let go. The years move fast, but the music knows.
Dust on the needle, crackle through the room. Street lamp glow, painting gold across the gloom. Corner store buzzing with a late night crowd. Old heads talking wisdom, never talking loud. Mama worked mornings, evenings, sometimes both. Still found enough strength to keep us full of hope. I was on a fire escape, notebook on my knee, trying to write a future that I couldn't yet see. Tape hiss, floating from a secondhand deck. Soul loops, teaching lessons I can never forget. Every record had a fingerprint from another time. Every groove felt alive every time it aligned. Graffiti on the underpass, names inside the paint. Some became legends, some became what they ain't. The city raised dreamers with determination and scars, learning life's equations through rhythm and bars.
Oh, in the dusty grooves tonight. Oh, memories shining in the city light. Hold on to the soul when the years roll by. The music never leaves. It just loves.
felt better than gold. Every copy cassette carries stories untold. Boombox architects building worlds from sound, trying to lift our spirits while the rent way down. My man Curtis used to rhyme outside the train, turning frustration into something we could gain. Said the strongest verse ain't the one that's loud, it's the one still standing when it leaves the crowd. Multi-syllable mechanics woven through the bars, blueprints for survival drawn beneath the stars. Punchlines hit clean cause they came from observation, not fantasy fiction but lived navigation. Crate digging Saturdays with dust on our hands, searching for forgotten treasures buried in the stacks. Every jazz sample felt like striking a vein, a little piece of sunlight in the middle of the rain.
Oh, gold in the dusty groove tonight. Oh, memories shining in the city light. Hold on to the soul when the years roll by. The music never leaves, it just lies.
Now the skyline changed and the murals grew faint. Luxury towers standing where we used to paint, but I still hear the records every time they spin. Still feel that old fire somewhere deep within. I see kids with headphones riding downtown trains, same hunger in their eyes, same hopes, same pains, different decade, same notebook in the backpack, trying to find purpose while the world moves fast. So here's to the DJs cutting breaks in the dark, the writers and the dreamers leaving invisible marks. The culture wasn't fashion, it was shelter and guide, a place where lost voices could finally confide. When the final groove circles into the night, the stories keep breathing beyond the spotlight. Boom bap heartbeat, forever untamed, like gold in the dusty grooves that remain.
Gold in the dusty grooves tonight. Oh, memories shining in the city light. Hold on to the soul when the years roll by. The music never leaves, it just learns to fly.
Dust on the speaker, rain on the avenue, street lamp glow shining through a faded bedroom. Mama in the kitchen counting tips after work, trying to stretch $1 to the first of the month. I was 14, headphones glued to my ears, searching for direction through the static and cheers. Found an old soul record in the milk crate stack. When the needle hit the groove, there was no turning back. Corner store elders posted up by the door, talking life lessons and forgotten wars. I learned more from those conversations at night than 100 classroom lectures under fluorescent lights. Graffiti on the wall like a neighborhood diary, names of the dreamers written permanently. The city never slept, neither did my mind, always chasing something I could never quite define.
When the needle found the groove, everything changed, everything moved. Hold on tight to the songs we knew, the soul stays living when the night falls through. When the needle found the groove, everything changed, everything moved. Hold on tight to the songs we knew, the soul stays living when the night falls through.
Back when the taped up travel hand to hand, every copy cassette helped expand the clan. Boombox scholars with impossible goals, trying to build futures from rhythm and soul. My man Kenny had a laugh bigger than the block. Freestyle champion standing under bus stop clock. Said don't chase trends, let the truth stay near. The realest words are the ones you need to hear. Multi-syllabic blueprints scribbled in the spiral. Verbal survival during economic trials. Punchlines landed clean because the roots ran deep. Not imaginary kingdoms but promises we keep. Crate digging Saturdays from noon till dark, searching for forgotten gems to ignite the spark. Every jazz break felt like uncovering treasure. Tiny pieces of forever hidden in the pressure.
When the needle found the groove, everything changed, everything moved. Hold on tight to the songs we knew, the soul stays living when the night falls through. When the needle found the groove, everything changed, everything moved. Hold on tight to the songs we knew, the soul stays living when
line, different old shops disappear, but the soundtrack remains crystal clear. Still hear train wheels singing under summer rain. Still feel boom bap running through my veins. Young kids ride the subway with no books too. Same dreams in their eyes that we once knew. Different decade, same hunger in the chest, trying to make meaning from the chaos and stress. So here's to the rooftops and pay phone calls, the DJs cutting records in the mural walls. The culture gave purpose when the roads felt cold, turned ordinary stories into something gold. When the final groove circles out of sight, the memories remain long after the night. Boom bap heartbeat, forever true, just like the day when the needle found the groove.
When the needle found the groove, everything changed, everything moved. Hold on tight to the songs we knew. The soul stays living when the night falls through. When the needle found the groove, everything changed, everything moved. Hold on tight to the songs we knew. The soul stays living when the night falls through.
Dust on a cassette, fingerprints on the case. Street lamp shadow stretching halfway down the block's face. Corner store humming with a late night crowd. Old timers dropping wisdom, never saying it loud. Mama worked the graveyard shift by the river docks. I'd wait up listening to ticking kitchen clock. Notebook on the table, headphones on my head, trying to build a future from the words I read. Payphone by the laundromat, rain on the wire. Teenage conversations feeding invisible fire. Mr. Green on a record shop, 2 streets away. Had soul records older than the month and day.
He said, kid, every groove got a life of its own. I felt the truth the second the needle touched home. The city wasn't pretty, but the rhythm was pure. And somehow through the music, every scar found a cure.
The night the tape kept rolling on, long after the street lights were gone. Hold that soul, don't let it fade. The memories live in the songs we made.
Summer on the blacktop, boombox in the heat. Ciphers after sunset where the dreamers would meet. No contracts, no followers, no internet fame. Just hungry young poets trying to sharpen their name. My man Rico had a voice like thunder in July. Could paint a whole picture with a sentence and a side. Said don't chase applause, let your truth stay alive. That's the kind of advice that helps a soul survive. Multi-syllable mosaics in a spiral bound pad, turning every setback into something we never had. Punchlines struck clean like a train through the dark, leaving little sparks every time they hit the mark. Crate digging all afternoon through the dust and decay, searching for a sample that could carry us away. Every jazz loop felt like discovering gold, a hidden conversation from the days of old.
The night the tape kept rolling on, long after the street lights were gone. Hold that soul, don't let it fade. The memories live in the songs we made.
Now the skyline changed and the murals disappeared, but I still hear the echoes crystal clear. Still hear subway brakes singing under the rain. Still feel boom bap flowing through my veins. Young kids ride trains with notebooks in their bags. Same hopeful eyes, different logos on the tags. Still chasing daylight through the city's smoke. Still finding strength in the words they wrote. So here's to the DJs cutting records till dawn, to the rhyme book dreamers trying to carry it on. The culture wasn't something that we simply consumed. It was a light in the darkness of a small bedroom. When the final groove circles into the night and the city fades beyond the street light, the tape keeps rolling somewhere in the soul, because real music never stops, it just grows old.
The night the tape kept rolling on, long after the street lights were gone. Hold that soul, don't let it fade. The memories live in the songs we made. kept rolling on, long after the street lights were gone. Hold that soul, don't let it fade. The memories live in the songs we made.
Yeah, dust on the vinyl, crackle in the air. Street lights on Cedar Avenue glowing through the glare. Corner store open, quarter juice on ice. Old heads on the benches giving free advice. Mama folded uniforms, fresh from the line. I was filling up notebooks trying to redesign a future that looked bigger than the block I knew. With a Walkman and a dream and a sky to break through. Mr. Harris sold records from a shop near the tracks. Jazz, soul, and blues stack, wall to wall in the back. He'd say, every groove got a ghost inside. I felt it every time that the needle would glide. Subway thunder shook the windows at night, like the drums in my headphones when the time it felt right. The city wasn't rich, but it taught us how to build. Turn a handful of hope into something real.
Street lights on Cedar Avenue, golden memories shining through. Hold that feeling, don't let go. The music knows what the heart still knows.
Friday night ciphers by the handball court. Every verse had weight, every line a report. Boombox believers with impossible goals, trying to feed empty pockets with rhythm and soul. My friend Malik had a cadence like a train on rails. Could paint a whole movie with details. Said the truth never dies, it just changes form. That line still lives every time I perform. Multisyllabic blueprints drawn inside a rhyme, building verbal architecture one line at a time. Punchlines hit clean cause the roots stay deep. Not fabricated stories but the promises we keep. Crate digging Saturdays in the dust till dark, searching for that one loop that could light the spark. Every jazz sample felt like buried treasure, a tiny piece of forever hidden in the pressure.
Street lights on Cedar Avenue, golden memories shining through. Hold that feeling, don't let go. The music knows what the heart still knows.
Yo, now the storefront's gone and the skyline changed. Luxury glass where the old days remain, but I still hear echoes when the rain comes down. Still see familiar faces in another part of town. Young kids ride trains with notebooks in hand, trying to understand what we couldn't understand. Different years, same hunger, same fire in the chest. Still betting on a dream when the odds are just less. So here's to the DJs cutting records all night, the mural painters turning gray walls bright. The culture wasn't fashion, it was shelter from the storm. A place where broken spirits could be reborn. When the final groove fades beyond the view, the stories stay alive in the things we do. Boom bap, heartbeat steady and true, like street lights on Cedar Avenue.
Street lights on Cedar Avenue, golden memories shining through, shining through. Hold that feeling, don't let go. The music knows what the heart still knows. Street lights on Cedar Avenue, golden memories shining through, shining
Dust on the needle, rain tapping the glass. Fulton Street evenings, watching strangers pass. Corner store glow, painted gold on the curb. City spoke volumes without saying a word. Mama worked late at the textile mill. Came home tired, but somehow smiling still. I learned resilience from the lines on her face. More than any lecture ever taught in a place. The record shop sat between a pawn store and a train. A little sanctuary from the struggle and strain. Mr. Jackson knew every groove by heart. Could tell your whole mood from where you start. I spent Saturdays digging through forgotten stacks, searching for soul where the mainstream lacked. Every crackle felt alive, every sample felt true. Like old ghosts talking through the speakers to you.
At the record shop on Fulton Street, where the dust and the memories meet. Hold that feeling and don't let it go. The music remembers what the years don't show.
Back when the boombox ruled the basketball court, every rhyme had weight, every verse a report. No streaming playlist, no algorithm fame, just notebooks and dreams and a hunger for a name. My friend Darren had a flow smooth as jazz, could paint whole pictures while the crowd stood fast. Said the realest bars come from living your life, not pretending you survived somebody else's fight. Multi-syllabic mosaics in a spiral notebook, observational wisdom from the past we took. Punchlines hit harder when the roots stay grounded, like truth in a room where the silence surrounded. Crate digging afternoons till the daylight dip. Searching for a break beat nobody had flipped. Every dusty record felt like buried gold, a secret conversation from the days of old.
That record shop on Fulton Street, where the dust and the memories meet. Hold that feeling, don't let it go. The music remembers what the years don't show.
Yo, now the record shop's gone, replaced by a chain, but I still hear echoes every time it rains. Still hear train wheels singing over steel tracks. Still hear boom bap breathing through the cracks. Young dreamers on the subway carrying notebooks. Same determination hitting in their looks. Different generations, same hope in their eyes, trying to find meaning underneath the city skies. So here's to the DJs, the writers, the crews, the mural painters, and the old school blues. The culture wasn't something we casually played, it was a lifeline for the dreams we made. When the final groove spins into the night and the skyline fades beyond the light, boom bap remains in the soul complete, like the record shop on Fulton Street.
At the record shop on Fulton Street, where the dust and the memories meet. Hold that feeling, don't let it go. The music remembers what the years don't show.
Dust on the vinyl, rain stains on the awning. Corner store coffee in a gray Sunday morning. Street lamp reflections still trapped in the puddles while the city woke up carrying yesterday's troubles. Mama left a note by the cereal box. Stay focused, keep climbing, written next to the clock. I folded that paper, slipped it under my sleeve like a secret little compass when I wanted to leave. Old bicycle rack by the handball court. Gold chains, loud laughs, neighborhood reports. Everybody had dreams bigger than the block, trying to outrun time by erasing the clock. Mr. Lewis spun records in the back of his shop. Jazz horns cried every time the needle dropped. I learned real value wasn't money or fame. It was finding your voice and protecting your name.
Golden days don't fade away, they live in the songs that the records play. Hold my hand through the city cold, we still shine like forgotten gold.
under the trees. Freestyle sessions floating with the evening breeze. No cameras, no streams, no followers to chase. Just respect earned face to face in that place. My man Terrence had a cadence, smooth and precise. Could turn a hard lesson into lyrical advice. Said the loudest in the room ain't always the wise. That jewel still lives every time I analyze. Multisyllabic mechanics with strategic placement. Building verbal cathedrals from a basement. Punchlines hit clean through the smoke and confusion. Truth over hype, reality over illusion. Crate digging Saturdays till the stores were closed. Searching for forgotten records nobody chose. Every dusty groove felt like opening a vault. Finding hidden beauty where the world saw fall.
Olden days don't fade away. They live in the songs that the records play. Hold my hand through the city cold. We still shine like forgotten gold. Golden days don't fade away. They live in the songs that the records play. Hold my hand through the city cold. We still shine like forgotten gold.
Now the old shop's gone and the rent climb high. Glass tower standing where the murals used to lie. But I still hear echoes when the train rolls through. Like the city whispering stories I once knew. Young dreamers still writing on the ride downtown. Headphones on, trying not to drown. Different era, same fire inside. Still chasing purpose on the late night ride. So here's to the DJs with the dusty crates. The rhyme book kids and the twists of fate. The culture built bridges where the world built walls. Gave strength to the quiet and a voice to the small. When the final groove spins into the night and the skyline disappears from sight. Boom bap remains in the heart and soul. Like a gold chain memory that never grows old.
Golden days